Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another StarCraft 2 Daily Masters cast. Let's start checking it out. Up the top right side of the map, it is Mr. MC, 23 years of age from South Korea. Not currently part of a team, but he is sponsored by Global Esports Management. And his opponent down the bottom left side of the map, I think his Cybercore is actually a little bit faster as well, just a little bit. It is Mr. San. He is 24 years of age from South Korea, plays for the Yo Flash Wolves team. So it's Yo FW San, which for some reason just sounds really awesome when you just say it like that. Yo FW San. It's awesome. Just, yeah. So let's go ahead and start checking out the game where, yeah, I don't know. It's 4 minutes into the game, nothing much is happening. Both players going for fairly standard stuff. We do have a Stargate coming out from Mr. San, so probably going to be seeing some who knows what play. Fast Void Ray, not very likely. Fast Oracle, yeah, could be likely. Fast Phoenix could also be likely, although I really don't know why. I've commented previous PvP games where one player goes Phoenix, and the Phoenix, apart from harassing workers, never really get that much done. They never actually do a whole lot in the game, but for some reason I have seen players in a PvP still go for Phoenix, so I don't know. It's possible that I'm just not getting it. So there we go, it's got Phoenix coming out. I really don't know what the point of this is. I mean, it's great for annoying workers, but that's it. They've got no late game real possibilities, and if you're going to go out and harass workers, just get an Oracle. I mean, just go out, grab an Oracle, and do what you can with it. I mean, alright, he's going to be good against the Mothership Core, but yeah, I don't know if that's really worth it. So, interesting stuff. We've got Fast Blink coming out for Mr. MC and a robotics facility, and we've got Phoenix coming out for San, and he's also got a robotics facility. So yeah, Blink Stalkers versus Phoenix. You only need one guess to figure out who's going to win in that battle, and it is not the Phoenix. So yes, they are quite fast though, but Blink should definitely help nobble that out. One other reason, maybe for getting the Phoenix, is to put your opponent on the back foot, to sort of get out there. I mean, scouting is not a problem. Scouting is beautiful when you got Phoenix. You can go over, you can go all over the place, you can see everything, you can do everything. Militarily, in terms of an actual battle, I don't know if they're too much help. I mean, they can lift up units, so if you've got a whole bunch of Stalkers in the background, the Phoenix can lift them all up, and you can see he's really putting MC on, you know, really making a pain in the ass. He's not actually aiming to kill workers, he's just lifting all of them up. Of course, if you lift all of them up, then of course you can't kill them, so very unfortunate, but yeah, definitely putting a lot of pressure. And here we go. MC is coming back, but there is an Immortal, so he's going to have to run the hell out of there ASAP. And San not taking this pylon out yet is very, very interesting. I assume he knows about it. He does indeed know about it, but he has not taken it out yet. So it's interesting, very, very interesting. But we'll see. I mean, San, he's got one Immortal. Tell me he's chrono boosting the second Immortal out. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, he's already got 2 Immortals, so this is the 3rd Immortal. Yeah, doesn't need to worry about these guys at all. 2 Immortals, he should be fine. There's a little ragtag force that MC is throwing out there, but of course he's not throwing out there to kill San, he's just throwing out there to put the pressure on and to try and delay San's expansion as long as possible. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to delay it any longer. It is going to go up, but MC, of course, has just finished his own expansion. It is up, it is running, and that has put MC firmly in the lead in terms of economy. He's already 2 workers ahead, and that is just going to grow for the next couple of minutes. And the Stalker's actually coming back in here. MC trying to put the pressure on. He'd love to snipe this expansion. He'd love nothing more than to snipe that expansion. With 3 Immortals, it's going to be very, very dicey as to whether he's able to do it. I personally don't think so. It's at half health already, so I don't think he's going to be able to eat through the rest of it. Not with 3 Immortals sitting right next to it. There's just no way. So I think that's it. I think the expansion is going to go down, but MC still in a good position. And yeah, still with the economic advantage. He's not pushing it as hard as he can. He's pushing it, maybe Chrono Boost would not be a bad idea. I do believe, no, maybe we're seeing Chrono Boost here, I'm not sure. But if Sand is not Chrono Boosting workers, he definitely should be, because he's going to get left behind very soon. So here we go, a couple of Phoenix going in there. Oh, they are going to take out a couple of workers. I don't know why people don't just get a cannon or something, because I mean, cannon, 150 minerals, you probably afford that. And if you know there are Phoenix out there, you know that Phoenix aren't just, you know, once they're out there, they're going to stick around for a little while, which is quite annoying. So we'll have to see how it goes, though. Not too many engagements so far in this game. Not too many units lost. And we're at the 11-minute mark, nobody's really lost a whole lot. So they're just sort of sitting back, taking it easy. Hallucinated Phoenix coming in for a bit of a scout. And does get taken out ASAP. What do we got going down here? It is a forge. I believe this may be his first forge, actually. So, yeah, very nice. Sand already has a forge, already getting the whatchamacallit, level 1 weapons upgrade. And is... oh, that's hilarious. And is actually going to be... oh, almost. Those Phoenix almost got owned there, but in the end managed to get away. And Colossus. Yes, we do have Colossus coming out for Mr. Sand. He's going to have it out a little bit faster than MC, who is going for Colossus at the same time. So both players going on there. A little bit of a supply cap here. That's not going to be fun. But he is getting more pylons. And yeah, Sand has actually pushed back on the worker numbers. Must have been chrono boosting a few out. And is now 48 over 46. So yeah, it's going to be down to getting some action going. And I really don't know what's going to happen here. We've got decent immortal numbers for Sand, but MC of course still does have 2, and 1 Colossus of course. MC does have more Stalkers and more Zealots, so his army is still ahead, but tech wise he may be a little bit behind. He's getting those Colossus out there now, getting out a whole bunch of gateways, so looking to push himself out nice and heavy in the future. Income wise he's 3 workers behind, but both players seem content to sort of sit back and just relax at this point, just macro up and not really engage each other. We've got these 2 Phoenix waiting to go in, but a bunch of Stalkers are going to be right there to see them off, so that should be fine. And yeah, third base coming down for Sand, and these guys just sort of moving around. They've obviously got some sort of idea there's a pylon down there. No, apparently not. They don't know about that pylon, so it'd be nice if they knew about it, but unfortunately they do not, so yeah, not too good. We do still have an army advantage for MC. I think he's had this army advantage for a little while. There's 10 or so, and he's just been building at the same rate as Sand has, but I don't think the worker advantage, this 5 worker advantage, is going to be too much. It's going to be a little bit, and no doubt Sand will start building a bunch more workers when that third base comes up, but oh, looks like MC is going to try and... oh, is he? I thought he was going to snipe that third base. There we go. He snipes the probe, but that probe gives away MC's position, and Sand instantly moves over to try and defend it, but then another diversionary force comes back over. Are they going to buy enough time to take this Nexus out? I don't think so. He's going to have to lose all his Stalkers if he wants to destroy this thing. So there we go. Blinks out of it, and once again, a little bit too late to take that Nexus down, but he is building his own Nexus on the third base, so he should be fine as far as the macro is concerned. He's been pushing up a little bit as well, almost even in terms of the workers, and now the main force is coming out. Let's have a bit of a count. We got 3-3 versus 2-2. The Zealot count is about the same. The Stalker count is favoring MC. Upgrades 1-1 for all of them. Level 2 weapons just about to hit for Sand. This is not a good time for MC to be attacking, but does he know that? His level 2 is still going to take a while to get through. Maybe waiting for that would be a pretty good option, but yeah, definitely does not want to attack now, not when Sand just got his level 2, and he looks like he wants to push in right now, but actually falls back. He's got to fall back to let the Nexus start hitting these guys, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think MC is just waiting for level 2 at this point. He does not want to go in if he doesn't have level 2, obviously against Sand's own level 2. Gonna get a nice bit of hits here, maybe get some probes, gonna destroy a pylon, just keeping the pressure on, I think, is what he's mainly doing here. Level 2 just about to hit, Here we go. This is so close. It's so close. Stalker's starting to take some serious hits though, so they do fall back. And army-wise, they've actually evened out. Sand's pushing out a bit more, but yeah, MC no longer has that little army advantage that he used to have. It has been whittled away, and now they're pretty much even. Here we go. There's the main engagement going on. It's absolute craziness going on here. It's a ton of damage being done. Colossus numbers definitely favoring Sand though. It looks like the Archon numbers are favoring him as well. He's going to push on in, do quite a bit of damage. Zealot's coming in, but the Immortals are still so good on Sand's side, and the backbone of his army, this Colossus and Immortals, are just so freaking good, and definitely broke MC there. So he waited for the upgrades, but the numbers were still on Sand's side, and I think the Archons did a great job just whittling down those Zealot numbers, and everything else just fell into place beautifully. Once the Zealots of MC went down, it was just easy as to destroy everything else. So that's it. MC is going to be falling back, and whether or not he can recover from this, I do not know. We got 3 and 6 versus 0 and 3 at the moment. The rest of the units, I'm not sure they really matter too much. I definitely think Sand needs to build up some cover forces, more Archons, Zealots, Stalkers, that sort of thing. But I think his backbone is still there. It is still extremely solid, and all it needs is a little bit of those covering forces, and then he can just roll in there and destroy everything. We got the Pylon coming out the front. It looks like he's going straight for the third base. He's going to get flanked here by these Colossus. That is not a good position to be in, but maybe he feels like he's got enough to hold off here. He's in a bad position, and he put himself in that bad position. Overconfidence a little bit, but he may still have enough to just blow through it, and it looks like he does. So MC throwing everything he had. MC had the position, but Sand still had the numbers enough to overcome that disadvantage, and the Archons are just doing such a fantastic job here, pushing through, destroying everything. Archon's taking out Colossus. You don't see that every day, but we are seeing it today, and that is it. The last Colossus just about to go down, except for this one that just got rebuilt. And there we go. MC gives the GG, leaves the game, and that is it. Congratulations to Mr. Sand for an extremely, extremely well played game. Very, very close the entire game, but just managed to get that advantage out, and just really pushing those Colossus numbers hard at the end of the game. And it just gave Sand that little bit of an edge. I mean, when you're facing 3 Colossus versus 5 Colossus and you've got more Immortals, it really, really does help. And the Archons just had just enough Archons to shred through the Zealots. And once the Zealots get shredded through, of course, it opens the door. Because, I mean, every other unit, Stalkers, Colossus, Immortals, all that sort of stuff, I mean, the Immortals soak up a bit of damage, but generally, versus Mass Colossus, they do... It's hard to say, but yeah, they do seem to go down. The Zealots are really the damage-soaking units that you need, but the rest of the units kind of start falling pretty hard. And of course, once they start falling, your damage goes down and your entire army starts crumbling. So you can lose 1,000,000 Zealots, and your army is still solid as long as you can keep bringing in more Zealots. But once you start losing Colossus, once you start losing Immortals, the effectiveness of your entire army starts to go down the tube. I mean, if you're in the middle of a battle and you lose half of your Colossus, no amount of Zealots is going to make up for that. If you lose half your Colossus, you're pretty much screwed, unless you've also killed half of your enemy's Colossus. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this game. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Stay tuned.